Hey, welcome everyone to today's Google Hangout. Glad to see you can make it. And we're going to be talking about a little bit of great special announcement coming up Sunday. So I'll mention that. So make sure you stay tuned. And again, it's Thursday at 1 o'clock, and we like to just get together and go over some of the exciting things about your virtual portal. Obviously, there's a lot of excitement out there. Texting the vSmart, which is just a virtual business card. They talk about 50,000 texts being sent out every second. So when you're in marketing or advertisement, you really want to go the most effective way to get your information or your product or services out there to the people. And not only that, in the follow-up, they say the money is in the follow-up. How are you effectively following up? And most people in sales will tell you that that's one of the hardest things is getting people to actually follow up. So the virtual business card is, you're able to do all of that. You can handle just effectively texting someone in vSmart, and it's not an application, so that's one of the things people love about it is you're not having to download. So welcome to today's Google Hangout. We're going to talk about a few of those things, and again, stay tuned. There's an exciting announcement coming up Sunday at 8 o'clock. So I'm going to start off the Google Hangout today just by letting you know, tune in 8 o'clock Sunday, this Sunday at 8 o'clock. And we're going to have the CEO, of course, John Sullivan, the power behind the company, is going to be making an exciting announcement. So if you don't have that number, grab a pen, paper, or write this number down. Make sure you get this out to your team. You'll probably be getting some text going out as far as from your team. And if you go in your back office, of course, with your virtual portal, you can check your emails, and you'll be able to also see any emails in the past or that's been sent out, so it collects it for you. That way, if you're wondering what can I, get updates, you can go into your back office of your virtual portal, and everything is archived there for you. But if you got that pen and paper, you go ahead and take this number down. Just call in 8 o'clock Sunday, 559-726-1300, 559-726-1300. And once you call in, it's going to ask you for a PIN number. A lot of people have probably been on a conference call, and when they ask for your PIN number, it's simply 994345#. Again, that's 994345#. Again, I'll give that number out one more time at the end of our Google Hangout as well. But make sure you're there. Get your team. It's going to be an exciting announcement, something that's never really been done before here with your virtual portal, and you definitely just give you a little hint. Not too many companies pay you more money on what you're already doing. So bottom line, make sure you can get there and hear this exciting announcement that's taking place with your virtual portal. Again, welcome to today's Google Hangout. And I like to just touch bases by letting people know that your virtual portal, we launched in May of this year, about 2 weeks into May. I think it was around the 14th, 15th of that weekend. We all down in Tampa, Florida, had an awesome time. Huge announcements came out. People were excited, and being able to launch with already over 2,600 different countries involved. And you can see right here on the screen different flags, and these flags just represent some of the countries that we're already, have virtual business cards of vSmarts or your virtual portal members, and not that that's the only countries that we can do, business in. We can do business in all the countries, but the bottom line is we're effectively taking the nation out here and just showing people an effective way to communicate. They say that when you send a text to someone, close to 90% of people check their text within 10 minutes. Now that's powerful. How many people have a smartphone? They say right now there are more people with these smartphones than personal computers as of 2013. So if a lot of people have that smartphone and they're, obviously they're not going to leave home without it. You don't forget your keys and you don't forget your cell phone, when you're leaving home, because that's how you communicate. Ask yourself, how many unread or unopened texts do you have right now? Most people will tell you zero. They say now people are having dates with their emails, on Fridays. They only check them on Fridays, or maybe on Saturdays, the weekend date with the email now, because 80% of them, it's been quoted, that goes out there don't even get open, end up going to spam or maybe just they're flooded with so many emails that a person just doesn't even have time to go through all those. So they'll maybe make a time on a Friday night or a Saturday night or some sort just to go through all those emails. So if that's how you effectively trying to communicate your services or product. Not saying it doesn't work, but just telling you texting is a little bit more effective because people check their text, and and it's very easy to go viral when you send a text. Because another thing, when it comes to marketing or advertising, a lot of people have, you probably get in the mail your circulars and things like this, and or business cards. There's nothing wrong with business cards if that's what you're, still using out there, handing out your business cards and maybe doing, ordering 500 or how many you're ordering every month, because it is about repeating that advertisement of business cards or circulars or whatever advertisement you're doing. It does cost money, and you end up, they're cutting down trees to create that. Everything I just showed you, from the business card to the circulars, this all involves a method called, going into nature, cutting down trees. Where when it comes to our virtual business card, just to give you an example, probably most people who's on the Google Hangout today has seen exactly what a vSmart looks like, the vSmart texting tool, and you can see how it just really, it conforms to your smartphone. It's not an application, and you can see the call to action buttons right there, like Facebook, Twitter. And another thing, if you wanted to send this to someone and they got on their tablet or their computer, it also conforms to their computer, so you don't have to, it works on any tablet, computer, or smartphone. You can see tons of companies. There's probably close to 100 if you want to personally count them. Examples down here, different companies where you can just click on any one and you actually will see an example of what, vSmart. Just look right here. Here's the realtor, right? Now this particular person, Victoria Christie, Marta Chase Realtor, down in beautiful Tampa, Florida, and as you can see, she's got a nice home there as a video. Any YouTube video you can put there. She has her contact information, a text, email address, of course, and then down at the bottom she's got different things that her company offers, from services to testimonies of people who maybe used their particular realtor. And then you can also discover how beautiful Tampa is. There's a link right there you can click on, and she's just showing the beauty of why you would want to live in Tampa. Looking for a dream home? Buy now. Call to action button, right? And this is just powerful. You can see how people are using the vSmart even as realtors. That's just a simple example. Or maybe you're marketing cosmetic products. Here's a popular one out here, Mary Kay. Now when you look at Mary Kay and you see the video there, obviously it's a quick video, 2-minute video that goes over the actual company. Of course, again, it's number, email address, and then you've got your social media links like Facebook and Twitter, and you can just send this in a text, and if somebody gets it and they may say, oh, you know what, I think Sue would like to have this, they could forward that text to Sue, and then Sue gets it and says, wow, this is incredible, I'm looking at this gift card, or buy one get one free down here at the bottom. You see these call to action buttons? Maybe all of a sudden it's starting to go viral. With a business card, it's not as effective, because once that person receives that business card, if it makes it out of the car, a lot of times they don't. They end up in the trash can or wherever. And then how many times do you really think about, what, where's that guy's business card? And you don't know where you put it. Bottom line is that's normally what happens. But with your phone, you always have it archived there. For that text, you just click on it and say, oh, yeah. And then they're sitting there looking at the video or forwarding it to whoever wants to see the information. And these are your call to action buttons. Register now. I like this one because it has so many different call to action buttons. You've got register now. Buy one, get one free. Buy $10 gift card for $5. Twitter. And these call shop now. This is call to action buttons with a video up there of your choice. Very easy to make changes. You can go and swap out a YouTube video. I've done it in less than 30 seconds. I can create a vSmart, and Rachel does on her trainings every Tuesday night at 10 o'clock. Then she does a webinar, Google Hangout, vShop Live, all at one, where you're actually looking at your smartphone and watching her train you live on your phone. Yes, she's able to show you how to do that, but the bottom line is changes are very easy here. You can build a vSmart. She normally does it within under 7 minutes. Some people are out there really good. They can build a vSmart within 2 minutes to 3 minutes, and now that's their virtual business card, and all they're doing is just texting people information that they requested. That's fun. One, because as you're branding yourself, people are emotional, and they do business with people, they feel like they know. So as they're connecting on your Facebook or maybe your Twitter, and they're following you. And then, of course, you got a big audience when you're on Facebook as you're branding yourself, and it begins to grow, which is what you want anyway. So now, for less than $1 a day, to get set up with your to have it every month. It's very affordable. It's not an application. It's easy to make changes. And the reason why I keep bringing up an app is sometimes I've heard companies say that somebody walked in and was offering them something that looked similar, and they will charge maybe $2,000, $3,000 to build it for them. And then if they need to make any changes, normally there may be a small fee to make those changes. Could be anywhere from $30 to $40, give or take. And the reason why that is because, hey, that company has to make money, and when you want to make a change, guess what? That's more money they make. And they're putting that together for you, and they're keeping control because you have to go to them for the changes, right? Well, most people in today's time, we like to do our own thing. That's why you see so many people walking around, and you'll sit there and say, wow, there's a tattoo. Well, everybody don't get the same tattoo, right? So sometimes when you go to websites, it's one size fits all. You saw one site with that company, everybody's got the same site, right? And then you have this fancy guy or some tech guy who gets creative and he comes out with his own thing, and you're going YouTube video and you'd be like, wow, I like that. Well, guess what? There's nothing you can do. But with your virtual portal and your vSmart, you could turn around anything that's a YouTube video, especially if it's getting a lot of views or a lot of hits. You could turn around and showcase that particular video at that time just by simply copying and pasting it into your vSmart, and there it is. So you've got the video of your choice that you can change, and you didn't have to call a tech guy. So you can change things here. It's versatile. It's not just one size fits all, or you're stuck until you can get a hold to the tech person. Now that you've got your video of your choice, you've got a capture page here where it's going to also give you the information for you to be able to capture that information, like name, email address, cell phone. And then once they go ahead and get instant access now, it takes them into the site of your choice. Again, you have control of what they're looking at. Very, very powerful. In less than $1 a day. You can't. It is unheard of when you can really see the value we have for the cost here. And then all your social media links, it's like your Facebook, your Pinterest, your Google Plus, and LinkedIn. You're able to take all of those links, bring them together in one platform. And that's really what we're able to do here with your virtual portal. Not only that, we have vSmarts for personal use. I always like to use this one because John, who's just a very, very powerful when it comes to marketing and ideas. Some of you may say, well, who's John? Just give you a picture, an example of, now this is John here. This is John. This is actually him and Colleen Sullivan, our CEO, down at our first convention launch in Tampa, Florida. Did a wonderful job there, and that's John there along with Colleen, and just so that you can put a face with the voice is what I'm doing. Also, you probably recognize Rachel here. She's definitely was training down there, and you can see me in the background, but you hear her on Tuesdays and see her all over YouTube land as well doing trainings on how to build a vSmart. She's normally answering questions, and she enjoys making sure that people understand the simplicity that your virtual portal has here when you get involved. I mean, it's really simple. If you can copy and paste, you can do this. It's really simple. So that you can just put some faces with the voice there. You've also probably heard this particular gentleman when we say our Monday call with pastors and nonprofit organizations, Pastor Battle. Every Monday we have a huge organization out there of ministers and pastors or nonprofits that come together and share ideas so that they can just really more effectively get their message out across the country. And this is really a effective way to do it. And then, of course, on Sunday nights, you will probably here this Sunday. I would imagine Clyde is probably going to be introducing John, with this big announcement that we have, Sunday. And this is, Clyde, so if you ever hear our Sunday night calls, and he's a dynamic trainer, speaker, and he does a great job as well. So just put some faces with the voices. Like I said, we're just hanging out today, just telling you some exciting things that's coming and happening in the company here with what we're doing with your virtual portal. But like I said, everything starts right here with these two gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. These guys right here make all this happen, for us here at your virtual portal, and they don't miss a beat when it comes to paying. Even 6 months before we launched, they had already been paying every Friday like clockwork. Every Friday evening, you're paid and you're rewarded from what you've accomplished through that week, and that's awesome because when you're working from home, that is your reward to be able to change your lifestyle, vacation, do some things, maybe help other folks and help other people out there just by sharing this exciting opportunity that can pay you residually every time someone's getting this V-Smart, and then they begin to tell other people and it goes viral. That's a great way to change your lifestyle and be rewarded with just getting paid every Friday here with your virtual portal. So very powerful deal there. And let me see here. What I'm going to do now is basically give out the number again, because I like to keep these calls or these Google Hangouts webinars / vShop Live, if you're on your phone, looking to about 15 minutes. That way people can come, jump in their lunch break maybe, or if they're off the lunch break on the way back to work, whatever you're doing out your day. Not going to tie up a lot of your time, but the special announcement, again, I'm going to give that out. The special announcement is going to be a huge announcement at Sunday at 8 o'clock. You want to dial in to this number, which is 559. Again, grab that pen, piece of paper. If you came on a little late, I'll give you a couple of seconds to do that. I'm going to go back to the .com site for a second, and this will just give you a little bit of time so that you can grab that pen, piece of paper. See, we could send out just like John's here. He's talking about a big announcement, right? And this is why I'm doing this, because with the V-Smart, we could do the same thing. But watch, I'm going to just let you know how you can keep people informed of follow-up. Remember, I was talking about the monies and the follow-up. This is how leaders are able to contact their people, or maybe you have a management company and you're trying to keep track of your sales force. Maybe you've got guys out here across the United States in different states, and maybe you got 50 salespeople, and you've got a special announcement, and you're the CEO or the vice president, and you need to get up this morning and get this announcement out. So you could simply do something like John did. It took 30 seconds to a minute just to do this quick little YouTube video. Text it out to everybody, and in that one text, you can do a message just like John's doing here.
Hey guys, what's up? It's John here. A couple quick important announcements for you guys. This is going to be the same thing for the next 4 weeks. Every Monday night at 9 o'clock, the company is going to be hosting a webinar. Try to get as many people on the webinar as you can. If for some reason they can't get on at 9, that's okay. 10 o'clock, we're going to do a team.
Now, that's just a quick example. And of course, you can do that with your company, in that message, just like, I said Sunday, we have a big announcement. And that number is 559. Write this down, 559-726-1300. 559-726-1300. Again, it's going to ask you for your PIN number. Go ahead and put in your PIN number, which is 994345#. Again, that's 994345#. 994345#. And if you, again, anything in the past or emails that you might have missed or from the company text that comes out and letting you know that we're having a call today, you probably get those texts. Hey, we got a Google Hangout today. If you, for some reason, you can't, you'll just go in your back office, you'll see where it says email over there to the left, and it normally has them archived so you can get all the information. But you want to get your team there Sunday night. Make sure they're there at 8 o'clock to hear the big announcement like John's getting ready to announce. He just gave an example there, but we're really having a huge announcement. Again, you definitely want to get there on time. It's going to be a jam-packed call to hear what's getting ready to happen with your virtual portal, so make sure you're there. And again, I can't say enough about what we've done with Kids Against Hunger. Your virtual portal is partnered with Kids Against Hunger, and you can just go to the link here and you can see where $10 feeds 40 children. And they had an awesome call about 3 or 4 weeks ago or so, maybe a month ago, when Kids Against Hunger, the leadership behind that was on your virtual portal Sunday night call. It was actually a webinar, and you also had John Sullivan there, and we was just a perfect merge there to be able to effectively help kids out there. So always like to showcase that with what your virtual portal is doing and how they've really helped out there as well. So kidsagainsthunger.org, and you can see how you can help a lot of kids out there. And there's more information there too. And so just definitely, even if you create your V-Smart, a lot of times people will put this particular link there. You might have a heart, and then when they click on that heart, it takes them into the kidsagainsthunger.org, and then people can donate. Because when you're out there marketing your services or your product, it's always good to be connected with some type of form of giving back or charity. And this is just one that's really great. I think they fed over 40 million kids in the last year or so. So it's just a powerful way to give back. So once again, want everybody to tune in again. Make sure Sunday at 8 o'clock to the actual live call that's going to be hosted by John and probably Clyde, and big announcement. Get it out there and be safe. I enjoy hanging out every Thursday, just dropping a few things that helps people promote this better. That's what we do, is help people do what they're already doing better with just texting a virtual vSmart, or what we call a virtual business card. And people are just really loving the affection or the emotion that comes from those videos versus traditional business card when you're handing it out, which normally gets lost. Again, thanks for hanging out, and look forward to seeing you or hearing you on the call Sunday. All right, wonderful. Thanks.